Yo, yo, yo. Yes, sir. And we back with another episode of Poppin' Topics for Games. And I'm not going to be too long. This going to be like fairly quick. I'm just going to give y'all a little analogy. You feel me? Give y'all some detail behind it, a little backstory, and then we out of here. All right, boom. So the other day I'm driving, right? And I'm just thinking, bro, like I do so much thinking while I'm by myself. And I know, people say it's good to talk to yourself. It's good to talk to yourself because if you're comfortable with talking to yourself, then you'll be comfortable with talking to anybody else. Because people who talk to themselves is deemed as weird. So my experience with talking to myself, if I talk to myself, I feel like I can talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point, bro. Like this is what I was thinking about when I was driving the other day. So I'm driving, man, and I'm seeing folks sliding, like speeding. You feel me? So then a yellow light comes up, and I'm like, shoot, let me slow down. Cause and then I ain't gonna grant it. This probably the only times where I done slowed down at the yellow light, but I've started to do it more often, and this is why. All right, people see a yellow light and they speed up rather than being patient, and then they end up stopping at the next light. Literally, they end up stopping at the very next light. And I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, maybe if we were a lot more patient, and the reason why I say we is because I'm a victim of this myself. Maybe if we were a lot more patient, right, and stopped the first time, you feel me, then we would still be rolling. And I took that and I transformed it and transferred it to my life. And the reason why I did that is because it brought me to start thinking of a bunch of different things like, yo, if we were patient and we stopped at the red light the first time, or the light hasn't even turned red yet, if we were patient and we yielded and stopped at the yellow light and waited for the light to turn red, then we wouldn't have to always stop at the next red light. Because if you got a driver's license and you know the road, right? You know that sometimes there are lights right after lights. Okay, so if I'm at a yellow light or if I'm driving, boom, 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 meow, meow, right? I see a green light, I'm sliding. I see a yellow light, I speed up, right? And then I see another green light ahead, but that light turns yellow. And then I have to stop because I just finished running the yellow light before, but the light that's in front of me now is about to turn red. So I have to stop anyway. I kind of put that into my life because I really I now understand. It's like, yo, we don't have to go so fast all the time. We don't have to move so fast that we start to get clouded in our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? We can't move so fast that we get clouded in our thoughts, because then if we don't take the time to slow down and be patient, then the great ideas that we have, they won't surface to paper or surface to like a computer or somewhere in writing that we say, okay, boom, I just sat down, I realized that I was going a little bit too fast. Let me sit back, let me retrace my steps. Okay, rewind what I'm saying and think. Let's be patient. All right, that's what I took from that yellow light analogy. Like, yo, instead of me speeding past the light just because I want to get to my destination faster, how about I wait for that light to turn green? Then when I go, that next light may be green. Why? Just because I was patient for a good 30 seconds. That's all. Just because I was patient, I'm now thinking about the next goal I have, that I can go meet right now. What's the fastest way to get to my goal? What's the fastest way to reach my goal? right? But I gotta be patient. It comes with a lot of uh, um, it comes with a lot of thought. It comes with a lot of thinking, having a thought process, a deep thinking, critically thinking, all right, about what your next step is. And I think that yellow light analogy really kind of sprung me forward in a way of knowing that I don't have a lot of time. We in America, we in the world, we don't have a lot of time. We live to die. So we have to make sure, and I know I say we live to die, and that makes it seem like we got to go fast and we got to get to what we want to get to faster, like our goals and aspirations. But when I say that because we have to be patient and really sit down and think about, what do we really want? Do I want to be a doctor? Do I want to be a professional athlete? Do I want to be a lawyer? You feel me? Do I want to finish these classes? Do I even want to go to college? You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times we have to be able to have that understanding that, yo, I need to slow down real quick. I need to slow down, think about what I'm doing, write it down on paper, and then get going, right? And then that next light will be green. And then the next light will be green. And then the next light will be green. Why? Because you're sitting back and being patient about what you're doing. So, I mean, that's how I took it. That's how I understood it. I wanted to just get that out to y'all because I wanted to get it off my chest because I know it may be helpful to somebody out there. And I call it the yellow light analogy. And if you guys need a re-exampling over the yellow light analogy, I can do that. I'll make another video. Be sure to like and subscribe down at the bottom or wherever you can. That's all I got today. This is Poppin' Topics with Darius, man. Y'all have a fantastic day. We out.